नमस्ते इन्वेस्टर्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल जहां हम कॉम्प्लेक्स फाइनेंशियल रिपोर्ट्स को एक्शनेबल इंसाइट्स में बदलते हैं। आज के वीडियो में मैं आपको कंपनी की बिजनेस मैट्रिक्स के बारे में बताऊंगा, उनके ग्रोथ ट्रेजेक्टरी को एनालाइज करेंगे और उनके फाइनेंशियल परफॉर्मेंस को सिंपल क्लियर टर्म्स में ब्रेक डाउन करेंगे। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। एशियन पेंट्स एक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी है जो डेकोरेटिव और इंडस्ट्रियल पेंट्स प्रोवाइड करती है। Along with home decor solutions, the company operates in over 60 countries, with a presence across Asia, the Middle East, Africa, and the South Pacific. Reflecting geographic diversification, the workforce consists of 12,000 employees, indicating a substantial operational scale. In the past 3 months, the stock decreased 9.98%. Asian Paints operate करती है through 4 key segments. These are the decorative business, the home decor business, the international business, or the industrial business. The decorative business, contributing 88.2% to the company's revenue, offers interior and exterior wall finishes for both homes and commercial spaces. This includes paints, waterproofing solutions, wood finishes, enamels, adhesives, or essential tools. The home decor business also contributing 88.2% to revenue, provides a range of home solutions. It focuses on modular kitchens and wardrobes, decorative lighting options, or a variety of fabrics and furnishings. The international business, accounting for 8.7% of the company's revenue, delivers decorative paint products and solutions tailored to diverse customer needs in emerging economies around the world. It features both exterior or interior finishes, or color solutions. Finally, the industrial business, which generates 3.1% of revenue, supplies custom formulated coatings for automotive, general industrial, packaging, marine, or other specialized applications. This includes automotive coatings, industrial protective coatings, or powder coatings. चलिए अब देखते हैं इस कंपनी के शेयर होल्डर रिटर्न्स। इस साल कंपनी और इंडस्ट्री दोनों ने चैलेंजेस फेस किए, with returns at -21.99% और -33.87% respectively. Interestingly, broader market ने 8.83% के पॉजिटिव रिटर्न्स देखे, जो एक डाइवर्जेंस दिखाता है जिसे कंपनी फ्यूचर में ब्रिज करने का एम कर सकती है। Let's examine the company's steady revenue growth. Revenue grew by 6.48%. Looking at the quarterly trend from Q3 2023 to Q3 2024, revenue decreased from 91 billion INR to 85 billion INR, showing a fluctuating but overall negative trend. The company shows stable cost management capabilities. Gross margin stands at 42.26%. Since Q3 2023, this number has shown a fluctuating trend, starting at 43.43%, dipping to a low of 40.59% in Q2 2024, and ending at 42.26%. Operational efficiency shows notable improvement. Operating margin is at 16.21%. The trend from Q3 2023 to Q3 2024 shows a decrease from 20.29%. A low of 12.46% in Q2 2024, and has ended at 16.21%. Profitability shows positive momentum. Net margin is 13.03%. Over the past 5 quarters, we've seen a fluctuating trend, starting at 15.95%, hitting a low of 8.68% in Q2 2024, and ending at 13.03%. The company maintains healthy liquidity levels. Current ratio stands at 1.8. Looking at the quarterly trend from Q2 2023 to Q2 2024, we've seen a fluctuating pattern, initially increasing to 2.1 by Q4 2023 before decreasing to the current level. The current ratio tells us कि कंपनी कितनी इजीली अपने short-term bills पे कर सकती है. Think of it as having $2 in your checking account for every dollar you need to pay this month. Generally, a ratio above 2 is considered strong, showing the company has ample resources to meet its short-term obligations. The company shows balanced debt management. Debt to equity ratio is 0.5 from Q2 2023 to Q2 2024. This ratio has decreased to 0.5 by Q4 2023 and then has seen an increasing trend. This ratio is like comparing your mortgage to your home equity. A lower ratio means less financial risk. Generally, a ratio below 0.5 is considered comfortable, though this varies by industry. The company maintains stable debt servicing. Interest coverage ratio is 28.2 times. The quarterly trend from Q3 2023 to Q3 2024 shows a fluctuating pattern, with a low of 16.2 in Q2 2024. Think of this as how many times over the company can pay its interest bills, like having $9 available for every dollar of interest payment. A ratio above 5 typically indicates strong financial health. The company delivers solid returns to shareholders. Return on equity stands at 25.8%. This measures कि कंपनी कितनी efficiently shareholder money use करती है. Think of it as the return on investment for company owners. Generally, a return above 15% is considered attractive to investors. The company maintains a robust cash position. Cash to total assets ratio is 1.5% from Q2 2023 to Q2 2024. We've seen a fluctuating trend, peaking at 2.8% in Q4 2023. This ratio tells us how much of the company's resources are in readily available cash, like having emergency savings in your bank account. Generally, a ratio above 15% indicates strong liquidity. ए फ्लैट हम एनालाइज करते हैं कि ये कंपनी अपने पीएस के कंपैरिजन में कैसे परफॉर्म कर रही है। कंपनी का प्राइस टू अर्निंग्स रेशियो 50 है, जबकि उनके कंपेटिटर्स का एवरेज अराउंड 51 है। सिंपल टर्म्स में, आप कंपनी की हर एक रुपया की अर्निंग्स के लिए 50 रुपीज पे कर रहे हैं, कंपेयर्ड टू 51 रुपीज जो आपको उनके कंपेटिटर्स पर सेम अर्निंग्स के लिए पे करने पड़ेगी। यह लोअर वैल्यूएशन सजेस्ट करता है कि आपको अपने इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए बेटर वैल्यू मिल रही है कंपेयर टू इट्स पेयर्स इन द मार्केट राइट नाउ। ऑल्दो यह इन्वेस्टिगेट करना वर्थ है कि मार्केट ने ये लोअर वैल्यूएशन क्यों असाइन किया है। कंपनी का प्राइस टू सेल्स रेशियो 6.29 है, जबकि उनके कंपेटिटर्स का एवरेज अराउंड 5.79 है। इसका क्या मतलब है? आप कंपनी के सेल्स रेवेन्यू के हर एक रुपया के लिए 6.29 रुपीज पे कर रहे हैं, compared to 5.79 rupees competitors के लिए। यह हायर वैल्यूएशन सजेस्ट करता है कि मार्केट सुपीरियर सेल्स एफिशिएंसी या ग्रोथ पोटेंशियल एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा है, ऑल्दो आप करंट सेल्स के हर रुपये के लिए प्रीमियम पे कर रहे हैं। कंपनी का एंटरप्राइज वैल्यू टू EBITDA रेशियो 30 है, compared to इंडस्ट्री एवरेज ऑफ 29। इन सिंपलर टर्म्स, यह हायर रेशियो इंडिकेट करता है कि मार्केट कंपनी की बिजनेस वैल्यू को उसके ऑपरेटिंग परफॉर्मेंस के रिलेटिव में प्रीमियम प्लेस कर रहा है, while यह स्ट्रॉन्गर फ्यूचर परफॉर्मेंस की एक्सपेक्टेशंस रिफ्लेक्ट कर सकता है। इसका यह भी मतलब है कि आप कंपनी की करंट ऑपरेशनल एफिशिएंसी के लिए ज्यादा पे कर रहे हैं। ए फ्लैट ब्रेकडाउन करते हैं कि एनालिस्ट्स नेक्स्ट 2 इयर्स में क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं। एनालिस्ट्स के अकॉर्डिंग कंपनी 2025 में 44 रुपीज पर शेयर अर्निंग्स दिखाने की उम्मीद है, जो 2026 में 49 रुपीज तक बढ़ जाएगी, रिप्रेजेंटिंग 11% ग्रोथ। फॉर कॉन्टेक्स्ट, इंडियन मार्केट्स में एक ग्रोथ कंपनी टिपिकली 15 to 20% एनुअली से ऊपर अर्निंग्स ग्रोथ दिखाती है, जबकि मैच्योर कंपनीज यूजुअली 8 to 12% ग्रो करती है। रेवेन्यू एस्टिमेट्स को देखते हुए एनालिस्ट्स 11% ग्रोथ प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हैं। जनरली इंडिया में ग्रोथ कंपनीज को एटलीस्ट 15 to 20% एनुअली रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ दिखानी चाहिए, जबकि मैच्योर कंपनीज टिपिकली 7 to 12% रेवेन्यू ग्रो करती है। एशियन पेंट्स की स्ट्रैटेजिक इनिशिएटिव्स आर मल्टीफैसेटेड। फर्स्टली, कंपनी का एम है अपनी रिटेल प्रेजेंस को एक्सपेंड करना बाय इंक्रीजिंग अवेलेबिलिटी टू 1,69,000 retail counters across India, with a focus on newer towns or suburbs. यह इनिशिएटिव सीख करता है to make the product more accessible to customers. Another key area is the focus on premium and luxury segments, with the company launching innovative products that provide value-added features while prioritizing sustainability or environmental protection. Apex Ultima Suprema Aeroqueen, with its pollution neutralizing technology, is one key example of this. Furthermore, Asian Paints intends to strengthen its B2B business by capitalizing on increased capital expenditure in India, targeting factories, government projects, and the hospitality sector. The company plans to offer specialized services to secure or expand its B2B market share. Additionally, Asian Paints will drive its decor business, focusing on growing the home decor business, which includes kitchen and bath offerings, providing consumers with diverse decor options, using collaborations or store openings. Finally, Asian Paints will leverage its brand through marketing investments to maintain mindshare or emotional connections with consumers, including campaigns for Ultima Protect, Safe House, or Season 8 of Where the Heart Is with celebrities. Asian Paints' capital allocation priorities include several key areas. First, the company is investing in backward integration projects, specifically the VAM-VAE project at Dahej or the White Cement project at Fujairah, Dubai, to improve value from the supply chain. According to the context, these projects are currently on track. Another key area for capital allocation is marketing and brand building, to build mindshare among consumers. Additionally, investments are being made in mechanization and training, with the establishment of training centers across India to train painters in mechanized painting techniques. This aims to increase speed and reduce hassle during painting work. The company is also investing in new product development, focusing on innovation or the development of new products in the luxury segment, as demonstrated by the launch of products such as Apex Ultima Suprema Aeroqueen with photocatalytic technology. Finally, increased investment in sales and distribution channels is observed due to heightened competition. The execution track record of Asian Paints demonstrates strengths in several areas. The company has continued its retail expansion, reaching 169,000 retail points through increased store openings. Additionally, the Beautiful Home Painting service has seen sustained acceptance and growth, expanding to over 650 towns with strong NPS scores and referrals. The context shows that new products contributed 12% to overall Q3 revenue, indicating a consistent ability to innovate and commercialize new offerings. Furthermore, the industrial segment has outperformed the decorative segment, showcasing management's ability to capitalize on opportunities in diverse markets. The stated metrics show sequential improvement in gross margins from 41.1% to 43.2%, attributed to material price deflation. Asian Paints' forward guidance includes several key predictions and concerns. Management expresses cautious optimism for near-term recovery over the next 2 quarters. Banking on rural demand, B2B business, or industrial segment growth. The context specifies an emphasis on maintaining PBDIT margins between 18 and 20%, signaling a commitment to financial discipline. Additionally, management anticipates some softening in raw material prices, which could potentially boost profitability. A key concern is the weakening rupee, which could impact the import costs. Finally, the company expects double-digit growth in the B2B business. These expectations are viewed as ambitious but potentially achievable due to government projects. So, आप इस कंपनी के फ्यूचर प्रोस्पेक्ट्स के बारे में क्या सोचते हैं? क्या आप इस कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट करने का कंसिडर करेंगे? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. अगर आपको ये ब्रेकडाउन हेल्पफुल लगा, तो प्लीज़ इसको लाइक करें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। It's completely free, और आपका सपोर्ट मुझे और भी इन डेप्थ एनालिसिस क्रिएट करने के लिए मोटिवेट करता है एवरी डे। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग, और मैं आपको नेक्स्ट वीडियो में मिलूंगा जहां हम एक और एक्साइटिंग कंपनी में डाइव डीप करेंगे।